Hello, pet parents. Robert Semro here down at the BlogPaws 2015 conference in Nashville, Tennessee. And you know what? My next guest is someone I am fortunate to talk to quite often and see on a regular basis. Yet we had to meet here in Nashville because we're both so busy. Steve Pelletier from Slimdoggy. Steve, thanks for joining us. What brings you to the BlogPaws Conference?
Hi, Rob. Great to see you, too. This time, actually, I am presenting. I'm going to do a seminar on WordPress and managing plugins.
Okay.
So for a technology angle today.
And you really, when you talk technology, you are a technology guru. Folks, if you're not familiar with Slimdoggy, you should be. Please check it out. So much great information there. What have you and Slimdoggy been up to, especially in the technology side?
Well, yeah, we're definitely into tech. The good news is we got acquired recently by a company called petnet.io.
Congratulations.
Thank you. They're using our content, of course, but they're also using our data and analytics to create this amazing feeding device that will intelligently portion out and evaluate a pet owner's food.
I love
really
that.
amazing. Yeah, we're trying to help pet owners do a better job with the way that they feed, which will improve the way that their pets react, and it will absolutely improve their pets' health.
Yeah, and that's something you and I have talked about a lot. Pet health, there are simple things that you can do, even that don't require technology, but it does require knowledge and insight that you've been sharing. Maybe share with the folks one or two simple things they can do to start improving while we wait for that great technology to show up.
Yeah, I think the first thing is just having an understanding of how many calories your pet's going to need every day. And you could use Slimdoggy's website to figure that out or ask your vet or whatever. But once you know that, just measure.
Right.
So you don't want to overfeed. That's the first thing. The second thing you want to do is you want to look at the food. You want to make sure that what's in there is appropriate for the species. And what I mean by that is, not a lot of fillers, no artificial ingredients or colorings or preservatives or any of that stuff, which has no benefit to the pet at all and actually could harm them.
Right. Well, you and I could go on for days on that topic. But I want to share with the folks what you're most excited about right now in terms of developments in the pet world. What is it that's got you really fired up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great to see technology now coming to the pet space. I mean, a lot of the things that we've done in the human world with respect to fitness trackers and software and things like that is now coming into play for pet owners, whether it's the whistles or the FitBox of the world or the PetNet amazing feeder, even just having access to more information what I think is the publishing world is trying to now present more and better useful information to pet owners, more than just the fluff, as I call it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the nice part there, folks, is the information is out there for all of us, but just because you read it on the internet does not necessarily mean it's true. I know you do a lot of research. Where do you get that definitive approach? What allows you to feel comfortable? Because your information on slimdoggy.com is really drilled down. How are you doing that?
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to go into the research papers. So when you read a headline or something like that and you click on that article and you start reading it, the deep knowledge comes from following the links all the way back to the research papers that are being presented and published by the scientists. You have to have an inclination to want to read that stuff, because sometimes they talk about p greater than or equal to 0.005 and all that, and if you're not numbers oriented, it could be confusing. But you got to dig deeper. You just can't read the headline.
Or you got to have a friend like Steve. Seriously, there is so much going on in the pet world. I know another thing you and I really enjoy is the fitness. We're seeing fitness come to the forefront for pets. Share a little bit about that, because I know you're deeply involved in that.
Yeah, no, I mean, so to me, the most important thing that a pet owner can do to impact their pet's health is think about the way that they feed them. 1B is exercise.
Right.
So Slimdoggy, we started based on exercise, and we morphed over to food. But you've got a lot of companies now that are putting out fitness trackers for pets. I mentioned a few of them. They're good because you can at least understand how active your pet is. There's classes now. There's training classes. I know Krista Wickens over at Dog Tread. She's got this amazing new program called the Master Trainer Program. And what they do is they get you over to like a seminar type environment with real equipment, and they spend a couple of days with you really teaching you not just like how to run with your pet, but how to use different equipments to correct muscle imbalances, just like with human beings. Physical therapy sort of an approach to fitness, which I really love.
So you've got a lot in development. What are you excited about in the near future?
I think for me, it's seeing the the incorporation of the Slimdoggy data and algorithms into the PetNet feeding device. So when we sold to them, we did it. There was some financial reward for it, but that wasn't the real reason. The real reason was to be able to take the stuff and the work that we've done and now see it come to life in a device. It's really high tech. It's like cutting edge stuff. It's called the Internet of Things. So it's a physical device that has sensors on it that communicates back and forth to the internet to provide information to the end user. It's just incredible. That's what I'm excited about, is seeing that come to market, helping pet owners, extending lives, cutting back on medical bills, and really just improving the whole overall pet owning experience.
Well, I'm excited about that. You started off sharing this information on your blog. How important is the blogger community for pet parents and getting that information out?
The blogging community, I think, in total, is vastly underrated. I mean, if you think about it, if you add all the audience from all the bloggers that are here today, the 500 odd bloggers, it can be very significant. Unfortunately, we're all sort of isolated and pocketed, so we don't really get the opportunity to group together to share our influence. But to answer your question, the folks that come to your blog, it's slimdoggy.com, slimkitty.com, they trust us. So they come for a reason. They want to read, they want to learn. And so as long as they trust us, we have an influence that we can bring to bear. Now, it might take some time.
Right.
Like when you start talking about proper feeding or different kinds of exercises that you do, like we do at Slimdoggy, people might take a little bit of time to get used to that, to digest that information. But over time, you build that trusting relationship, and the trust is where the bloggers have the impact. Because unlike the big publishing companies that are just churning out content, I think the readers of the bloggers trust them, have a relationship with them, and will pay more attention to what they say.
Sure.
So what the bloggers out there, be true to yourself. Be very careful, in my opinion, about just doing sponsored posts left and right without any real curation, and don't minimize the trust that you've got with your audience.
Right. Well, you have tremendous trust. I want to make sure the folks out there know slimdoggy.com, but where else can they be following all the exciting things that you have going on?
Yeah, we've got slimdoggy.com, that's DOGGY.com, slimkitty.com, which is its sister site, petnet.io, which now I am writing a lot of articles on that website as part of the deal. We have My Slimdoggy, which is a Twitter handle, and of course on Facebook, it's just My Slimdoggy. Oh, sorry, it's Slimdoggy on Facebook. Yeah.
So many things, even he's a little bit overwhelmed. Folks, this is great. We're all asking and demanding, really, to be the change with the kind of information that Steve's providing and really all the different efforts you're making. You're helping us do that, so we really appreciate it.
No, my pleasure. I mean, if I can help extend the life or the health of a pet, I've done my job.
Well, we appreciate it. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks, Robert.